Wow,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Massive. I love Dieter. I love Vertigo, sorry. So, I don't know, man. Rigon will find the opening kill. It is Valencio that hits the deck early on for Dynamo Eclot, but Detour a second. Could be in for 3 as well. It's messy, but Capson will eventually trade. Synopsy finding one of his own, but on the site, Feeder dancing back and forth between the angles. The bomb's dropped. It's a scrappy fight from himself and Synopsy. The reload has to come in, and it's a third on the board for Capson, and a pistol for the Chets.
Wow.
Still waiting for the jump across to happen. BQ's having a look over the top, gets taken down by GXX. So many players right for the scout, but it's a deagle of one flat throw to open things up, and they still try and push. Rigon through the smoke, another, and they're crumbling to the B&E side right now. 3 versus 2, Detour. Low ammunition, has to get the reload off, fires off the scout, picks up the Galil. They know the position of both players, and the bomb, it will be attempted to be planted, and they will not deny. Galil, messy spray, and it's a 1v3 for Detour. Knows where Synopsy is, but he'll have his head taken off. And what a response. The B&E apocalypse continues.
Yeah.
I did not do well.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna be biblioteca.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah, of course. Oh, one flat throw. Make it 4 because Synopsy's got another. And the M4A1S spray down has delivered in dividends for B&E. His fate. Looking for the time being. Oh, GXX missed shot and a great recovery from MBQ.
Yeah, try to do some damage right now. Try and thin up that economy of the CT side. What a shutdown from Juan Flatro. I mean, that's absolutely insane. This is your second buy round and you just get destroyed by something like that. This is demoralizing right now, and look at him go. He's just looking for the kill. He shouldn't even be doing that, but he just climbed on top of Xbox. Single time they have a spawn for a long, they just go fight for it and then play towards the A-bomb side. And unless GX gets lucky through the smoke here, this should be a save. Okay, that's another definition of lucky. Out of 5 players, you just get the one with the bomb.
It's all right, though. Will eventually get set down.
Now they can play for the round because of that kill. It's a 4 versus 4.
Yeah.
This is completely doable. And look at the utility that they have as well.
Nade lobbed in. Rigon finds the first. So now Dynamo Eclot down to 3. Who's going to be the Czech that stands on the podium tall? It won't be Capson as he's dropped by one. Flatro's M4 a boost. Detour though with a double. Snappy aim and very accurate with it. Feeder now left in Gandalf 1v2. Wow. GXX will have his head off though. And another retake required. But B&E do it in style.
He goes, this should be so devastating for Dynamo Eclot. You just walk into a free bomb side in a 5 versus 4. Your bomb carrier gets dropped on the random timing through the smoke from GX, and then the retake was just picture perfect from Bad News Eagles. They were just so good with using their nades. The first one, Valencio, I believe, just got dropped by the double. And even though Dieter tried his best, it wasn't enough. Scenari decides to fight for long this time around. There's the second flash. Doesn't really go through the smoke, but doesn't have to. Still picks up a kill.
One flat throw though. One flat throw nearly for 3. And the fight towards long, although delayed, is looking very prevalent for Bad News Eagles with Scenari finding 3. One in response, Scenari just dropping it in to counter whatever Dynamo Eclot want to throw at them. It's a double stack towards the site. Scenari's found the opening kill. Rigon's still around the edges though, and it's going to find himself another. Netting 2 kills so far for B&E. Jumping up high, Synopsy with a 3rd. And it's a 2 versus 2 hit here, but a bomb plant. Now a vacant B site, a retake required from Synopsy and Juan Flatro.
They still have a smoke, a flash, and an HE to work with. Both players with defuse gets Capson isolated towards tunnels for the time being with the AWP. He's gonna get smoked off. HE, Kefida on the bomb side. He needs to find the first kill before the Oper can play, but he's gonna get overwhelmed. The Oper swings, manages to actually get back into the smoke. He's gonna get spammed through. Juan Flatro runs out of ammo. Capson has the HE, is not going to finish off Juan Flatro though, but the spam is going to do the job. An 8th round for Bad News Eagles. Juan Flatro holds his own.
Sure, it's to the wire, but it's an 8th round. Dynamo Eclot on their pick, starting to really struggle, and yet again, standing in the flames. It's so much damage done. Capson has to try and slip forward. Valencio, did he spot Scenari in the corner?
Idea.
Absolutely not. Scenari tries to right-click the nade. Yeah, not going to finish the job, but GXX is all able to claim MBQ from shore.
Yeah, and that's the only player from shore that they had. Synopsis there to take down Dieter, who was towards lower, which means that Capson is left in the clutch. Such a quick round, and look at Bad News Eagles. They've already locked him in. There is no way Capson is walking out of this one alive. He's just going to go down any moment now. Insta headshots from Synopsy. A 9th round, Bad News Eagles. They've been just running over Dynamo Eclot. And a little bit closer, we've seen some good moments from Dieter especially. Valencia is going to be able to drop the Oper, and actually now they have a chance. you have a solo holder towards that B-bomb side. Synopsy is all alone. How many kills does he get here?
Should be a few, shouldn't it? Well, there's your first. The second no denied. 2 versus 4. I mean, listen, talk about the B&E magic, but this should be a step too far, and a brilliant double from Detour to close it out. Dynamo Eclot have their second, and a pretty resounding result at that with 4 surviving. Problem is, B&E have already got double digits, so you're fighting an uphill battle no matter what you deliver.
Yeah, you needed that one, though.
For the CT side, especially on a map like Dust 2, where the rotates are so long, it does hurt you a little bit. Juan Flatro to bring the numbers back in their name now, though, and that really will settle the nerve.
Yeah, and another HE by him, by the way. He's going for the 600, 700 utility damage mark in the first half. That's crazy. I think that's a record. Well, it might be for Dust 2. Kipita, though, with a really good shot. Scenario is going to go down. GX with a nice refrag through the door. Detour's already walked his way onto the bomb side. Juan Flatro doesn't realize it. Detour, gonna be a bit scrappy, manages to control the spray, manages to tame it, and gets the kill, but oh, that's dangerous. Recon, he's seeing the bomb. If he drops him, that's round done, but he's actually not gonna pick up the fight. They're gonna focus on taking care of Detour first of all, and that's gonna leave Valencio in a 1 versus 2 clutch. GX, he's gonna go for the peak, a bit of a mistake here.
Valencio is in such a good position.
Smoke.
Unless there's a smoke,
Yeah.
and that's exactly what Rigon's done. It's going to be... Oh!
Wow.
I was going to say the stick, but Valencio just nails him through the smoke, Ted. And that's a third on the board for Dynamo Eclot. Dimensional one, but a molly to stop all pushes. Scenario, in the meantime, taking a fight on long, in which he's second best in.
Oh, Valencio's dead, though. There's just going to be tunnel vision. Juan Flatro actually takes a decent amount of damage, so good job to Valencio, but Synopsy is going to go looking, and oh, he's going to catch a perfect timing. Actually misses the shots, and MBQ's going to punish him. Are they going to be ready for Regan, though? He's really close. Gets the damage, but not the kill. MBQ with a double. Juan Flatro allows the headshot through the smoke, though, and this is the only high HP member of Dynamo Eclot. Oh, no, they don't. They have no clue. GX. He was thinking about it, but oh, Capstan is actually going to go down. Do they think about MBQ on the lurk, though? They're actually going to be too quick. He's not going to see them. Oh, this is a disaster. Do they realize? Surely they do. They're going to tap the bomb now. Do they start thinking about MBQ coming in from mid, though? Juan Flatro turns around. The defuse is coming in, but MBQ manages to find the first and the second.
A 10-5 is looking very likely. B&E's fun starting to run dry at optimum time for the half-time whistle as well. Bad news, Eagles. A last-ditch effort required. It's a scout 4 M4s, but a brilliant round from Dynamo Eclot in number 14. The 2 players will now react accordingly. Everyone's going to start piling in the HE. Oh, good damage done to Valencio, but I think it was majoritively M4 spam. 3 versus 4 still, but actually the HP numbers, oh, I was going to say, slightly leaning in favor of the B&E side until that kill comes in. Valencio finds a second as well, and it's a GXX 1v4. I don't see this one happening. This is 10-5.
Yeah, GX. Just gonna get overrun by the AK.
Nice for bad news Eagles, but it might not mean a lot because now it's time for the pistols where nades don't really matter. It's about these close quarter engagements that Juan Flatro is looking to take towards B. Unfortunately, they've been wiped from back to front, and it's Synopsy and Rigon left in a 2 versus 5. P250 on Rigon. You can't count him out of scenarios like this, especially when he's able to find shots like that. And now it's a 2 versus 3. You better not take that fight because Rigon could have your head off. But MBQ confident he'd be able to finish the job.
HP, he's getting slowly wrapped by long. And he should be going down any moment now. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Capstan and MBQ both with kills. Interesting to see that B&E elect for the double half buy. 2 kills go their way. Admittedly, the worst guns though, Ted. So as much as we want to hype up the 3 versus 3, still 2 MP9s on the side of B&E. That's it.
Can we hype it up
and now there's an M4. Now there's a chance, Ted. There is a real good chance.
Yeah, now we can hype it up. They can't really recover that M4, but it's still a 3 versus 2, and they have the B-bomb side under a lock and key. Synopsy doesn't really want to peek into this. They have flashes, to be fair. And GX, he's going to flash through for his teammate. Does this play work out, though? This is a big risk.
Yeah, it is. The flash goes through. Detour blind. Both players blind. And so the play works perfectly for B&E. They don't need a full buy. They just need the half. That's 2.
Yeah, they even had the lure coming in from mid-doors as well. So even if the flash play doesn't really work out for both kills, you're pretty much going to get the round guaranteed because of the lure coming in. Look at that. Synopsy.
It's map 1.
Yeah, you never write them off, especially when everyone's playing so well. Although GX is going to be able to pick up a kill, but in the meantime, Valencio, he's walking up. We spoke about him. He had a really slow start. He was 1-10, let me remind you. He's 14-17 now, which, considering you started 1-10, that's actually sick.
Side.
Yeah, the short execute coming in. The wall of smokes, the flashes as well. The setup is going to be good. Capson with the AWP needs to find the first one. There's going to be a player dropping down CT. This is the unknown factor into the play for Bad News Eagles. Regon, if he drops the Oper, there could be a chance, but Capson is prepared for it. Juan Flatro gets the kill onto the bomb side, though, which means that Capson needs to be a whole lot more careful. The flash is good. The Oper surely is dead. Somehow, he's still alive. Somehow, they haven't been able to take him down, but GX is going to find another. There's the tag. Valencio there to support, and it's 2 versus 3.
That AWP of GXX needs to go huge. Swings out, finds the first. Valencio could be the second to follow, as well as GXX plucking out these fights one by one. Now it's just MBQ left in the clutch.
He's going to turn around. Can't really afford to miss a shot, though, and the timing is not good. MBQ is going to find a kill. Did he spot the gun barrel? I don't think he did. Scenari still has the advantage, but needs the insta headshot, and he's going to miss. MBQ finds the second, has plenty of time, recovers the AWP. We're leveled up.
Now 11-all. What a steaming start they're having to their CT side.
Yeah, what an insane clutch once again from MBQ. And you know, I'd say it's fair, because Dynamo Eclot were losing all of these clutches in the first half. I mean, we had all those crazy retakes, post-plan scenarios that Bad News Eagles were able to pull off, and now it's finally thick.
And my day was like Club Penguin and...
Oh no, oh no.
Mate, don't you dare disrespect Club Penguin. What a banger that game was. I'm not having it, Tim. Not having it. 40 seconds left, though. Round 23. Hyping up a little bit. Synopsy getting dropped early doors. Great flashbang detour. Detour through the smoke for a double, but Rigon's able to hold his own. But now he's going to need to clutch in the 1 versus 3 with 27 seconds to play with. Time is a massive constraint.
He's looking for the fight towards short. Oh, a nice one tap. Does he realize there is a player in the smoke? He doesn't. Spots and manages to finish off the kill. Capson goes down as well. He spotted the third. This is crazy from Rigon. I'm not sure if he did that intentionally, but Kipita is going to get the kill.
Goes aggressive. Spots. Doesn't kill. Now B&E can make waves towards B. They are having a decent look. Running it forward. Capson finding one wallbang. Scenari gone. Bomb dropped as well. 40 seconds left. GXX to bring back the numbers to a 2 versus 2. Ooh. And Juan Flatro swings out for a second. Now it's just the AWP in the clutch. A leg shot is not going to be enough, but the flick certainly will. And he draws the USP, thinking Juan Flatro is killable with the side up. But he pulls out the primary to make it 4. Capson's a genius.
What's going on with those clutches from Dynamo Eclot? Then it was MBQ, and now it's Capson to clutch it up. What a play from the Oper. Look at those shots. Half of them through doors, leg shots, just landing the tags as if he was playing with to finish it off. Another really close one. Juan Flatro gonna kick things off with a nice opening here in round number 26. Money still a problem for the CT side, and Juan Flatro, he's got something else in mind, even though Capson did manage to pull out an absolutely miraculous play in the previous one. Look at that. The AWP, there's no way MBQ is getting out of here alive. This is such a massive shutdown here.
Possession completely slipping away. Valencio wants nothing to do with it. That flashbang is brilliant, though. And this is forcing some form of mid-fight. Juan Flatro has to create some distance with a molly. Smoke drawn as well, should he need it. The right-click one in. MBQ going aggressive. And that's his life dropped. Valencio going forward. We'll find it. Feeder a second.
We're in time. Synopsy still high on HP with the AK. Manages to get the first, pause the second. But there's the refrag. Capson. Another clutch. Another 1v1. GX misses the shot. Capson made it work a couple rounds ago. Needs to do it again. GX switches to the AK. He's just dancing around the bomb site. He knows there's no kid. He's trying to win time, but there's enough time. Capson, he's got the clutch once again.
Does he? It's going to be very close.
Surely he's got it.
Oh! Of course he does!
Regon gonna go down as well. Valencio there to find a kill. Looks like this is finally going to be the shutdown coming in from Dynamo Eclot as well. And it's going to be Bad News Eagles on the no money territory, unless Synopsy has something to say about it. There's the first headshot. Finds a second. Okay.
Could run into the flank holder. That'd be the round over and done with.
Oh, MBQ, he's dropped the bomb. That's a massive kill. Synopsy wanted to clear it out. GX, he switched onto an AK. He's going to start looking, but MBQ with a lovely repositioning is going to be able to get the second kill as well.
2 required consecutive for Bad News Eagles. Otherwise, map 2 will be needed for the Kosovians. 1 kill already in blue. It is Dynamo Eclot the man advantage, but they're trying to bring the numbers back. Wild spray from Synopsy. He knows that there's a player behind that smoke. Detour lucky to be alive right now. Rigon trying to spam him down as well. Capson going to find a second. And now all of a sudden, 3 versus 4. 1 man down. B&E, how can they do in the post plant?
Oh, Kefida is going to be able to drop Rigon. It's now a 2 versus 4. Scenari fights back, but Kefida, he's really close, misses the shots. That's going to give him another chance, though. Both on the bomb side, they're going to aggress towards short. MBQ needs to hold on, needs to hold his ground. Scenari's going to win the fight, but it's still 1 versus 2. 22 seconds. Time is running low. Scenari, he's just dancing around the bomb side, but Kefida is going to drop him. And it's only bad news for the Eagles as they drop a map that they had under lock and key. 16-13, Dynamo Eclot. I think we're seeing a 3-mapper, but a 2.
I personally think, yes, we are going to see a 3-mapper. Yeah. But I'm starting to believe, man. MBQ, up close, donut, good for 1, but only 1. Scenari's Glock just closing the gap and ultimately finding a kill. 4 versus 4, Kefida realizing life too valuable to lose. Decides to back away, and the bomb plants come out from Scenari, leaving things in the 4v4 post plant.
Yeah, it's a tough retake. They still have the defuse kit though, but all 4 players need to come through from the same position. And Bad News Eagles, they're actually going to open up the distance. Every single T-side player is going to come in from Donut. This is a good bait. The only problem is that there is a smoke coming in towards that part of the map, so Bad News Eagles will eventually have to aggress. They still have 1 left in main. The bomb is going to get tapped. Regan gets out of the smoke, finds a kill. Capson and Detour fight back, and they're just taking the defuse, but Capson, he's going to take the knife kill. This is complete and utter chaos, but somehow
got it.
Dynamo Eclot are going to get it. The defuse kit has been picked up, and Capson's even going to drop the 3rd one. What a round. Yeah.
Round 2. Checkboys looking to put down some hate. Synopsy actually sticking the bomb plant, and so some extra money going in the pockets of B&E, who, by the way, took a pretty weird investment in this round. Some people bought, some people ecoed. Ultimately, this round will go aside, or at least it should, unless Rigon can deliver more like that. It's 3 already in the round for him. A Tech 9 on Scenari as well to try and piggyback him to an equalizer. Spam through the smoke, good damage done. Rigon half health now. And a great shot from Kefida through the smoke to make it 3. And also through the smoke to make it 4. But MBQ, he runs away. He wants nothing to do with the round. It's over.
Yeah.
It's going to be an equalizer for B&E.
Yeah, the bomb side, so I'm just going to jump through. If I get the final kill, it's pretty much a 1v1. I get the round, but MBQ was already just far away with the M4, making sure that they hold on at least.
It's the other way around. As Capson clear out 1 flat throw. He absolutely will. MP9 delivers 3 versus 4. Sure, the guns don't favor the CT side, but numbers certainly do. Smoke towards short. Detour patiently waits. Synopsy, is he going to swing into the guillotine? Well, the attempt from Detour is there. Great spam through the smoke. Capson will actually find it, but Rigon bangs him back through. 2 versus 2. Detour. HE goes astray. Brilliant spam. Nearly finds the kill. Kefida making his way through cave. In the meantime, going to drop him. And now Rigon on the back of the site. Another clutch needed. And Rigon will find it. Nicely taken care of. The 1v1, in fact.
A bit of a mid play here. Kefida choosing to play the aggressive off angle, needs to find more than 1 kill in that scenario though. Flash is going to be perfect. Not sure if he got spotted, but Scenario is going to clear him out. He's going to go down. MBQ though finds 1 and 2 and 3, and Detour with the 4th. What a shutdown from MBQ. In the past 30 days.
It's not bad.
That's a crazy amount.
It could be inbound for Bad News Eagles. They don't clear out Valencio, who goes aggressive, finds 1. Decent damage to a 2nd. Flashbang forcing Kefida away. 4 versus 4, but they're more than happy to walk away with the information.
Yeah, but Kefida, he's not happy enough. He's going to go looking for another, and oh, that's a disaster for MBQ. He's not really going to make that big of a difference. I believe the gun barrel gets spotted, and actually Dynamo Eclot lose every single fight that they get into Hugh skins. Like, there's some sick ones, but I prefer the OG ones.
Categorically speaking, maybe.
Yeah.
Feeder. Oh, it's great from Feeder to find 2. The 3rd kill comes in, but it's Synopsy's name on the left-hand side. In fact, he goes for a double as well. But it's a great trade. Feeder, he'll find himself 1 more. 3 versus 2. And this is looking pretty promising that Dynamo Eclot will be able to convert a 3rd. Unless They keep pushing one by one like that.
As well. So Valencio can actually play maximum damage. That's going to sail the fake perfectly.
Valencio with one. GXX 17 seconds on the clock. Doesn't hit the no-scope. Or will be retrieved by Valencio.
Oh yeah, I think a serious statement should be made right now by Dynamo Eclot. Like, if we have to be honest, I feel like we can commend Dynamo Eclot on their good CT side if they get at least
more rounds from this T half here. Flashbang is really good. GXX finding one, Synopsy a second. Kafida will swing in. That nade is going to finish the job. No questions asked. Oh, will it? Rigon's able to just duck away. And with 1 point of health finds the kill. Captain whiffs his lines. And that's it. MBQ against 3. What's just happened there? Hold down the site or you're saving most of the time. If you lose B, especially, it can be really difficult. And Pair of Detour, he still thinks he's up there. Juan Flacho, he's already zipped away. And unluckily for MBQ, he's caught out in Donut. So right now, 5 versus 4. Smoke starts to fade. 3 people on the other side. And Dynamo Eclot, even this round, they go for something gimmicky, but they just struggle to even get the numbers. Never mind hold them.
Yeah, Kafida on the rotation, though, is going to be able to drop one. Bomb is going to go down. GX has been able to get rid of Valencio. Kafida goes aggressive for double kill, looking for a third now. The USB in hand doesn't really land the shots, but Capson is going to be able to drop Scenario in the meantime. A 1 versus 1 now. Synopsy, the only one standing between Capson in the 4th round. For Dynamo Eclot, doesn't have a kid. I wonder if there's one on the ground. Unless there is, he needs to be really quick with this one. Synopsy, he's just holding the line. He's just holding the off angle. The timing is perfect, but Synopsy manages to repeat with the insta-headshot. 8 rounds on the T side. Successful in his middle endeavor so far, so maybe looking to make the difference once again. But Rigon is going to drop another one in the meantime. Kafida manages to get the better out of Juan Flash. Roll Scenarios on the other side. He's low on HP, though, which makes him an easy target.
Rigon going to slip in towards Cave as the bomb goes down. Synopsy just relying on his teammates to hold as Rigon makes it a second. GXX spots the gun barrel. Missed shot though, so the ramp flank definitely in. This is where Synopsy needs to rise up. It's a 1 versus 3 for him. Smoke starts to fade on long, and a great shot from Capson to close the show.
Yeah. Making the dinner analogy, that's when you have like the biggest pizza in the world in front of you and you don't know how to eat it. You're just like, there's so many pieces.
Pull a Neokai, mate, and just eat it crust to crust.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. Valencio's double. MBQ's nade to find another. And now it's Synopsy left in another clutch. This time,
free kill onto MBQ. He's going to be looking for it, but Synopsy, he's going to walk him down. MBQ misses the shot, and Synopsy, with the insta-headshot, is going to be able to get the bomb down. Now, is he going to be ready for Kafida to be so quick towards CT?
It's a big question. He's looking that way, at least. Seems to have the inkling that he's there. Timing is not going to be his friend, though. But seeing in this corner certainly will. But Kafida reads into it. Unluckily done by Synopsy. 9 is plenty on the T side. Plenty.
Oh, yeah. At this point, we're just looking at Dynamo Eclot trying to make it a little bit less worse for them. I mean, less bad, maybe. Because I feel like a lot of teams would be happy on 6 rounds T side, especially when it's their map pick. We're speaking about 9 here. I mean, it doesn't really make that big of a difference, but it's all right. Wow.
Does he?
Yep.
Well, tries it. Detour finding a double dub, and actually that's bringing the numbers in favor of Dynamo Eclot. Synopsy finding a 3rd kill in the round. GXX going forward for the bomb, and as the lone survivor now, he's going to have to try and find something outrageous, and this one I just don't see happening. Detour's hat trick. Dynamo Eclot 6. Bad News Eagles 9.
Yeah. Split 8.
All right, let's see it. GXX. USP needs to find a few. Well, there's your first. Looking for a second. Going to be messy, but he does indeed find it. One flatter at the 3rd. And a pistol round that was very much required for Dynamo Eclot. Seems to be falling between the fingertips of themselves. Great shots coming out for Kafida, but 2 is enough. GXX and Rigon will put a stamp down, and it could definitely hurt them.
Flatro.
Oh, lets him by. Detour will pick up the first.
Rigon manages to pick up another kill. Kafida is going to go down. A 3 versus 3, though, and MBQ is actually going to capitalize on middle being widely open. Eclot, they have the time to slow it down. The only problem is that they don't really have control of the bomb, and GX Actually might miss MBQ on the timing, but never mind. And he's low on HP and he needs to focus on staying alive and just calling for help.
Detour sneaking up close. Valencio, last man left. 1 versus 3, 17 seconds. He will stick the plant just to try and give his team a bit of extra cash. Any kills is the cherry on top. There's the first, at least. There's a second.
No way.
No way in the 1 versus 3. Denied by Rigon. And that indeed will be...
Job. Rigon waking it up, actually. It's been a long time since he's picked up a kill. Even though he's 23 and 11, I believe he had like 20 kills, maybe 2-3 rounds before the end of the first half. So he's picked up actually only 3 kills in the last 6, but still he's had a really good showing here on Ancient. Another buy round going on for the Dynamo Eclot boys. At least they get the bomb plant. Just been a really, really massive difference between the two teams. Juan Flatcher was actually crazy. It's either this or he is the best mathematician in the history of CSGO. You know what? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're just delivering, man. Yeah. Just watch the show.
For CSGO clips, to be fair.
It is a good place, I will give it that. 2 kills for MBQ here. Though. But as you said, and as I was about to point out, time is a serious constraint here. And, well, there we have it. 8 seconds left. You try and plant the bomb. Rigon peeks in. Oh, MBQ's able to find it. Okay. And he's got enough time to plant the bomb. Ceneri should just be able to swing out and deny it. And he will indeed. 3 kills in a bomb plant. Fair play to MBQ.
Plays, and I was just like, oh, okay. I'm pretty sure Dynamo Eclot are losing this one. MBQ's warmed up, though.
I mean, I would be as well. 2 maps against Bad News Eagles. You need to be prepped for the absolute worst. And it is looking like a third, unless MBQ could deliver more like that. Let's see. 4 versus 3. Dynamo Eclot moving forward. It's a great shot coming in. Valencio tries to plant. Synopsy will deny. Just spamming through the smoke. Seen that all too often. I think it's safe to say this round, it should be going the way of Bad News Eagles, even though it does boil down to the post plant.
Yeah, bomb gonna go down. Kifita's position is absolutely massive here. If he manages to get the kill into the Oper, it's going to be a lot more doable. The thing is that the Oper is going to slow down. He's going to wait for his teammates. Actually, no. GX wants to lead the charge into the retake, and he's going to get the initial kill. MBQ, I believe they spotted him. Well, never mind. They didn't, but Synopsy is going to be quick enough.
The run they make as a team from, like, LAN cafes to majors, it's crazy. They're looking pretty good now as well. A couple of kills going the way of the T side, but Bad News Eagles still with a really good chance of being able to make this game work. 4v4 scenario now as well. Ted, don't want to say that this one's over just yet. Dynamo Eclot in a 4 versus 3, but we know what the CT side is like. Very prevalent here. And ultimately, 1-for-1, still a 2v3 though.
Yeah, the HE gonna do some bonus damage. Juan Flatro in the gap. Through the smoke manages to get Detour. It's a 2 versus 2 retake in Scenario. He's just now started the lurk towards CT, which is gonna be, that's surely a free kill. Capson misses the shot. Scenario is going to take him down, and now it's just Kifita, 27 HP. We've highlighted him. He's been really good so far on Ancient, but he's been the only one, and he's so low on HP. The bomb is going to get tapped. He needs to go for a peek. They're going to spot him. Now they know where he is. They can just stick the defuse, and Juan Flatro is going to take him down. That's going to be 16-6. Bad News Eagles, they answer back after a disappointing dust 2. Now towards middle, smoke short, they're gonna run through it. Only 2 players from the CT side towards the A-bomb side. Juan Flatro gonna be first contact. Taps away, not really finding a kill. Synopsy though finds 1 and 2, looking for a third. Valencio is gonna shut him down with a bullet into the head. Scenari though making his way into the bomb side already. Valencio picks up another kill. Scenari tries to equal things up, but it's not gonna be possible. Kifita with the double, and the first round goes in favor of Dynamo Eclot. Stack. Dynamo Eclot, they're gonna walk into a stacked bomb site any moment now. Do they realize it though? In Scenari, his HE is gonna be massive. Oh, that's gonna do so much damage there.
Feeder 12 points of health. Scenari caught blind though. Has to jump into the mini pit. His teammate with a deagle of Synopsy trying to bail him out. And he does so. He gives Scenari a chance. The crossfires are set. MBQ with 4 points of health. And they are going to go on the run. MBQ, oh my god, bring out your gun. You hear him stepping. Oh my good lord, it's so close. MBQ, you gave me a heart attack, but Dynamo Eclot do find themselves a second.
Really good position. Question is, how much damage can Scenari do? That HE needs to be perfectly timed. There's the smoke towards Pit. Valencio going to get tagged down. Juan Flatro with a double. Scenari with another. And this is a little bit more like it. Bad News Eagles looking like a tough team now. towards the A-bomb side. Capsule left in a 1 versus 3, and he should be going down to the AWP of GX
Well
any
played.
moment now.
You're 4v5 and you only have the one casualty on A, and you dismiss of the entirety of that Bad News Eagles side. Like, Detour's the only man to get the kill on.
Gun lined up a flash. Does he wait for Synopsy to take first contact, though? Yes, he does. There's the first kill. The flash will follow up. He should get the second. The flash is actually not good for Capson. He's not blinded at all, and the refrag is going to go through. Regan decides to re-peek. This is dangerous, and Capson's going to double up and double down.
Oh, blind. A man deficit. Oh my god, how
Just
close
fired.
is that?
Yep.
GXX, Spidey senses tingle, pulls the trigger straight to the chest of Kafida. And now MBQ responds with 1-on-1 Flatro. That's the A site gone. And look, this might bait out some form of rotate. And if it does, oh man, does it look good. Scenario edging in. Well, player spotted. Bomb dropped though. Will they expect a second player on site? This should be completely overlooked by the CT side captain, who'll be able to drop the rifler all on the AWP of GXX with already 1 to his name, but it will remain only at 1.
Found himself a bit of a gap in the Molotov. Oh, never mind. He's going to burn alive.
Unlucky. GXX with the AWP, I think, realizing if I could have helped my teammate, I would have. I don't want to rush through this smoke, though. And for that, the bomb plant to come in. He's going to try for it, at least. The wall bang attempted. You've got to respect it. But at the end of the day, I don't think there's any unsettling this post plant. Bad News Eagles, 3v4. Sure, you got 2 weapons. But if I'm honest with you, I think this is all just going to be better used in the next round. But even then, they might not get a chance. This is GXX against 4. Or, I mean, it'll be good for 1, but the trade from MBQ too strong. Or picked up for Capsen already.
Mo catches the right timing, but that's just going to be creating diversions. GX, though, prepared for the swing through the smoke from Kafida, manages to drop him. NBQ looking like he's thinking about Juan Flatro. Doesn't manage to get the kill, though, and GX, oh, that's a massive risk that he didn't really have to take there.
Giving up the man advantage. GX has just ran right at him. Unfortunately, not going to find the kills. Now, Scenari left in the mini pit. He's going to have to do masses from the mini pit. Already emptying half the magazine. Good for the first. Switches to the USP, although good damage. 2 versus 3, now turn 2v2. Do they know Juan Flatro's in on the site? Absolutely not. Valencio, clutch required from him. 1 versus 2. Flashbang goes high, he tucks away. Rigon trying to take the fight. Got to be careful on those headshot angles. Juan Flatro also giving it some. Rigon's going to reposition. This is perfect timing for Valencio to move forward. Rigon from short's able to catch him out on the cross though. And with that, Bad News Eagles find a second. So
Yeah, Capson smoke towards CT, Nace towards the B-bomb side. Synopsy needs to be careful, needs the right timing, finds 1. There's the refrag though. Rigon with another. Rigon looking for a 3rd. Runs out of ammo for the 4, but he's done more than enough here. It wasn't even Synopsy to pick up that first. It was just Rigon all the way. But it's still a 2 versus 3 retake here for the Bad News Eagles side. GX hopes that he gets a peek from the AWP of the enemy. No one overextending, though. No one over-aggressing. Valencio and MBQ, the 2 holding on the bomb side. MBQ, he's got himself into the elevated position. This is a really dangerous angle.
Ops against it though, electing to play for the crossfire post plant. Valencio just going to hold things down. That is a must-needed shot. Going to miss it.
Oh,
but he lands a collateral, so he does the damage, and he knows that there's a second player low, but just standing in the open is NBQ. What a blunder that is.
Go for more. A bit of a risk, though. MBQ's already out of middle, so GX, he might not realize how quick that refrag is going to be, and MBQ is going to capitalize on it. The refrag comes through the detour, finds a P250 kill onto Synopsy, and now things become a little bit interesting.
Whoa!
Oh, he's had a stinker, and they've all had stinkers. This is a Dynamo Eclot round.
Mate, E-code, Keck W. Dynamo Eclot provides 7 for moments, even though BNE is shooting back. Dynamo Eclot just needs to be a level above right now.
Crazy. A tactical timeout as well for Dynamo Eclot. They know what's going on. They know that the money on the Bad News Eagles side isn't enough. Look at that. Hunger Games. Like, the Game Master always wins. It's just unfair.
Yeah, it's true. It is true.
Yeah. Rigon is the Game Master.
We are living in one Flatro simulation, though, for 3. Gets the reload off, jiggles out. M4 prime for another, but he does get taken down. Detour a second. Do you expect Scenari here, though? Absolutely not. Detour, very snappy responses, but it's another 1 versus 2. Bomb plant, AWP, back of the site. This needs to be a Kenny S-esque round. Flashbacks. Flashbang. Detour blinds, slips into the smoke. Rigon, do you expect this? I mean, he's giving it a go, miss no scope from Detour. That could have been the one, but instead, Synopsy will stick the defuse.
Right? You just flip it. Riggin wakes up, gets a couple rounds, he fires up the entire team. Bad News Eagles start winning rounds, and now it looks like they can't be stopped. Scenario with a double captain, fights back, but Riggin, guess who, is back towards Banana. The jumping AWB just looking for everything that he can go for. He's full of confidence right now. He's just feeling the game.
Oh, man.
Don't you want to see this guy in Tier 1? I really want to see this guy in Tier 1.
There's a chance. I mean, post-major.
I mean, someday.
Post-major, there might be more shuffle.
In the playoffs of a Tier 1 tournament. That would be satisfying as hell.
Detour, team kill, mate, because why not? You want to reduce the chances of Dynamo Eclot winning the half. You've done exactly that. And it is flawless to end it all. Literally couldn't even talk about a single kill there. All happened so quick. 8-7 here, Ted, at the half-time whistle.
Yeah, there's the Apps pop coming in. Only one holder towards Spit. He's going to go down. Valencia's going to get overrun. Scenario Juan Flatro will pick up a quick double. NBQ, though, is going to be able to bounce back with one. Still alive towards the back of the side. A lovely one tap. There's one more. And there's plenty where that came from. NBQ needs to deliver with another one. Finally, is going to get overwhelmed, but he's done enough. He slowed them down for his teammates to arrive. Detour in a really good position. They can't really cross unless they take him down.
God.
Elimination. This is the name of the game. Hitman after hitman, and it's full of teeth. Hitman's in the server. Kefida tags down one. Gets rid of the second, and he's heard Synopsy going down towards Boiler. Kefida, he's just going to go for the kill here. He's got plenty of time. He can just pre-fire Synopsy. Never mind. What a one-tap. Last bullet. It was last bullet?
Wow.
Only one bullet in the B250.
The balls on that man.
One bullet. One.
4 versus 3. Eclot have gambled correctly here, Ted. Boost over the top of the smoke. That's Rigon caught out, and MBQ spared his life. 3v3, moving in. One kill with the MP9. It's a messy transfer for Capson, and MBQ's got the second. Where is Juan Flatro in all of this?
He's an A, chilling. Looking for rotations, but everyone's rotated. MBQ towards CT spawn, 25 seconds. Juan Flatro needs to start making his way onto the bomb side. Doesn't clear out MBQ. Timing is everything. MBQ. Oh, surely he's got it, but Juan Flatro turns away. That's going to be one of the most rapid B splits we've seen in a long time.
You heard the AWP, so the play was made. Feeder already in spawn, patiently waiting for a double. And Bad News Eagles, the attempts bad. The idea was good. And Capson will find his eventual kill with the AWP, confirming the damage from earlier on as well. And it is now a 2 versus 5.
Yeah, Kefida, he's going to go regressing towards Banana. Oh, nearly catches the timing. In the end of the day, he's going to be able to finish off Scenari and potentially Synopsy.
Oh!
Take the initiative here. There's going to be the flash. Synopsy on the other side should be going down any moment now. Unless he does something like that. What a crazy play. And this has dismantled the entire setup. The entire play is just in the bin right now. And Valencio, he's all alone towards the A-bomb side. He needs to find the multi-kill, and he's not going to be able to find more than the one. And this is the save. This should be the round.
Got to be. Bad News Eagles looking for 12.
In terms of, right, like, taking down a team of the name of Dynamo Eclot, because, like, on paper, we actually support Valencio, who's going to get pressured.
BQ giving it a good run in. Well, Scenari's taking his teammate down. 4 on the back of the site is unlikely. Well, there's your first and only the one. Bomb drop with 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time for Rigon to go running for it and to chuck in the digits. Kefida spotted on long.
Dieter is in a really good position. Juan Flatro gonna try and exit towards Apps, and that's actually a free AWP. That's perfect for the CT side.
Well, Juan Flatro tries to go running with it. The big man of Detour will have nothing to do with it. This stage, an opening day that has delivered, Ted, massively.
Yeah, it has. It's been a really exciting couple games. A really exciting couple maps, should I say, because there's been only 2 games, but the Sprout Hotspurs game, the end Capson, gonna get smoked off, and it's gonna be the surprise play coming out of apartments here for the T's.
Synopsy, opening kill for the B&E side, but they're already deducted to 3. Bringing Dynamo Eclot
They
to
can
the
go back
similar
deep.
scenario.
It's clear.
You're dead right. They really could. Synopsy's just going to wait. Rotates are coming thick and fast for Dynamo Eclot. Kafida.
He's hurt him.
Let
He's
him
got
run.
a godlike timing.
Oh
Oh my god. No way. No
Knife
way.
kills out. Because why not? Synopsy, smiley faces.
Elevated angle could be enough. Juan Flatro, if he times the beat correctly, you should have that kill. Valencia's gonna get tagged down. Rigon and Juan Flatro are gonna finish it off though.
Synopsy, great flashbang rewarded with one. Make it two for
Perfect.
Synopsy.
That's a save. They shouldn't really move from the A-bomb side right now.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
Props to
I
Juan
knew
Flatro.
I knew you were going to come out with that.
Yeah.
Well, they go hunting for these kills. They know that the round is won. Now they're just making it expensive for the CT side. Scenari does exactly that as he swings in. And what a beautiful angle. Observer, round of applause to you.
Yeah. Round. Already landing attack onto Rigon. But Scenari has no fear whatsoever. Instant headshot taking down the scout. Detour is going to find another one though. A 1-for-1 refrag. Capstan needs to go for the spam through the smoke. Does manage to tag down Rigon, but again, no kills. Somehow he's still alive by some miracle and even finds the kill on the low HP. But look at Kafida and Valencio. They've stepped up massively. It's the AWP of GX. A 1 versus 3 clutch finds the first one. He's going to get isolated here. One player already wrapping from long. Kafida should have the kill. A triple kill for him. And
Flash, Feeder. Gets one. Dropping B&E down to 3. Down to 2. Down to 1. Brilliant job from Feeder. And Detour will close the show. 11 now. Down to 4. Does get a little bit worrying, Hithead, I must admit. A little bit worrying.
yeah, Rigon is going to go down. MBQ, oh, even things down Scenari. That's massive from him. That's the bump as well. Making its way into CT spawn. Detour, if he gets that kill, the round is over. Scenari doesn't really push too much, and this might be the intelligent decision. Timing not going to be on his side. Detour gets the kill, and that should be the round done and dusted. Synopsy, a 1 versus 4. Not ready for the elevated angle from Kafida. 13.
A crazy shot. No kills to come in. Massive gap in the CT smoke, though. Don't know what we're playing at here, B&E. And of course, we're just going to have kills galore through it. Scenari good for 1. Picks up the AK. 2 versus 4. Rigon's actually got a bit of a flank out middle here. And he should have some timing onto Valencio, but he fires off a shot. And he can't connect the dots. So now it is just Scenari against 4.
Yeah, no reason for them to pick him as well. They can just hold. He's been spotted. Detour is actually going to peek into him, giving him a chance. That's a bit of a risk. The AWP's fallen as well. Bomb has been recovered. He spotted another.
Oh!
No way! The 1 versus 5 Scenari. You must be kidding. He's going to go for the wrap towards the A-bomb side. Position is everything.
The final boss, it's Valencio against Scenari for the ace, for B&E, for 1 and
No
0.
way.
Scenari, with ice in his veins, soars like the eagle. And bad news Eagles have themselves a victory. What a killer way to end the game, Scenari. You absolute beast.
Oh my goodness gracious. What a showing from Scenari.